Hello, friends, and welcome back. Today is the third day of the Kat Scrappiness January 2020 release, and today I'm going to be using shaker card kits. So these kits come packaged just like this, and inside of each package you've got 3 pieces, and this is what makes this so easy to put together your cards. So you've got your little foam base, you've got your acetate that's already pre-cut, and then you've got this is like a wood topper that you put on the top, and you can decorate those any way you want. I've got 2 here that I'm going to play with today for you, and I'm going to start with the one with all these little tiny hearts all over it because I think it's super cute. And I'm going to use it both ways. So I'm going to show you how to, if it doesn't have a word on it or something specific like that, you can turn it over and use the natural wood side. Or if it's got something on it that has to be facing upright, you would use the other side. I'm going to use Stuart. So Stuart the Sloth, and he's hugging his little cup. I colored that in with my Spectrum Noir markers. And this here is a postcard from the Doodlebug So Punny collection from last year. And look at how those hearts match perfectly to that paper pack. Absolutely perfect. So I'm going to attach this to a card base, which I just made the card base the same size as that postcard, which is 4x6. I'm going to add that down, and then this is going to be super fast. We're going to first adhere down the foam piece straight to our panel. I'm just going to use my art glitter glue, run it right along the outside of that heart, and then place it down because it dries really quick and clear. Center that up where I want it to go. Give it a second to hold on. Next, what we're going to do is I'm going to add I have some 1/8 inch score tape. You can also use glue, whatever adhesive makes you happy. I don't like to use the glue when I'm going to put down the acetate, only because I have a tendency to be heavy-handed with glue, and it likes to squish out, and I don't like that. So I use my tape, and now I'm going to start filling up my little heart here, and I'm going to use 4 of the new colors for this release, which is the teal and the hot pink and the red and the magenta, and those, like I said, match this paper pack perfectly. So I'm just gonna figure out how much I want in each of the colors. I'm not gonna go like super crazy because I'm being kind of stingy with my little sprinkles here. I want to use them on other projects, so I don't want to like overfill any of my shakers. I want to give myself some so I can keep playing. Add a little bit more blue, and now we're going to attach the acetate piece. So I'm just going to pull off the backing off the double-sided tape, and then you just line up the acetate piece. It's already pre-cut, ready to go. You just line it up, put it right there on the top, make sure it's stuck down really good, and that is it. It is so fast and so easy to make these cards. Now, like I said, I decided you could do light side or dark side. I decided to do the dark one because that's basically, I colored Stuart in some darker browns, so I'm going to use the darker brown side. But if I had colored him in like some lighter browns, I would have used this side. So it was just personal preference, whatever works best for your project. So we've got him. We're going to need to double up our tape under Stuart because this is a little higher than normal. So he is popped up there. Add a little extra glue. I took it off camera, you couldn't see, but it was underneath the coffee cup. And that is it. I thought about adding some more hearts around the outside, kind of sprinkling them around the outside of the card here, but then I decided, you know what, I love it this way. It's perfect. And there is my Stuart the Sloth. And I also used one of the Conversation Heart stamp set to stamp that I love you inside the coffee cup. Next up, we're going to use the Love Shaker die kit, not die kit, shaker card kit. If I can say that right. I'm also going to use the large soft pink hearts and outlines and the 4mm gold hearts. I've got some Tattered Rose Distress Oxide ink, which I'm going to cover the top piece, which is like a wood. It's a real thin wood. And the one nice thing about using this glass mat, it's super easy to clean up. Just buff it away. That's why I put the glass mat down and I stopped using the other mat because that was just such a pain in the neck to clean. So here we've got our pieces again. I'm going to attach this really beautiful soft pink background paper. So this gave me like, this was a real vintagey looking card to me, and I thought it was just absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love this paper. Now I'm going to attach the heart to the green. So this time we're going to do it a little bit different because we're going to put down the heart to a different paper that we're using as a background. So I'm using this green with the, I think it's probably about the same color green words in the background, just real pretty. I'm going to glue it down just like I did the other one, and then I'm going to trim this. So I'm just going to go right along the outside of the heart with my scissors and trim it down. And then this is basically a standalone shaker at this point. You can fill it up, add whatever you want. If you wanted to make this into like a tag or an ornament or something like that, you would leave it just like this, add your top to it, and then maybe punch a hole or attach some type of a hanger to the back of it. But we're going to use it on a card. So I have it ready to go. Now I'm going to place my adhesive again along the top, attach it to the card base with some glue, and I'm going to add my shaker bits inside. These are real pretty. It's very soft pink, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then my little tiny gold hearts. I'm going to add those. This just gives us a real vintage feel. Next we're going to remove that tape again. And then we're going to add our acetate piece. Put some glue behind our topper. And then put that in place. And that, again, another super fast, easy card to put together. Very, very pretty. I think just to finish it off, I wanted to add a few more of those gold hearts to the outside. So I'm going to do like a little spray of hearts up the side, but I wanted a couple different sizes. So I've got the 4mm gold hearts, and then there's some 6mm gold matte. So I'm just going to use a few of those, and I'm just going to put like a little spray of them up the side just for a little extra. You could also add a sentiment, like a sentiment strip right underneath love, whichever it says, whatever you wanted it to say. I wasn't sure what I wanted to use this card for, so I left it blank so far, but when I do decide to use it, I will then fill out that part. I'm not sure if this is going to be a birthday card or a Mother's Day card or a Valentine's Day. I don't know yet. So that's one of the nice things about these kind of kits is you can use them for pretty much anything. So that is going to do it for this card, and I'm showing you here where you can put the sentiment right underneath. It's a little strip, and I will show you a couple of close-ups. So I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you guys are enjoying this release as much as we are, and again, I will leave links below to the new release section of Kat Scrappiness shop, and I will see you again in a couple more weeks with some more projects from Kat Scrappiness. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.